Okay, this is Ruth Clark, and it is June 1st, 2011, and she's going to talk about her childhood and early days in New Jersey. So, Mom, where were you born?
I was born in Orange, New Jersey,
Which is where?
which is in Essex County, a suburb of Newark. And I lived in Verona, New Jersey until I left for college. On Main Street, which was called Mount Prospect Avenue, it joined the Pompton Turnpike going north and went down into the Oranges and West Orange going west, south, whatever. And at that time,
Yeah.
I'm being interviewed by my daughter Mary, and
At that time? No, now.
no. I'm rapidly approaching my 85th birthday on the 18th of June,
Right,
and that seemed like an awful long time to be alive.
right.
What are you doing? And I can't wear my glasses because they make sparkles on the screen. but
And what's one of your earliest memories?
I don't have very many early memories. I remember when Franklin Roosevelt was elected president, and my family were staunch Republicans, and when I went to school that morning after the election, we all met in the basement of the school before we went up to the classrooms, and everybody was hollering and shouting how great it was that the Democrat had elected and he'd get us out of trouble and stuff and junk, and I felt like an orphan or something because I couldn't find anybody who was unhappy about it. And
I guess that's why he won.
pardon?
I guess that's why he won. He had some support.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, it was the beginning of the Deep Depression then, and
What year was that?
that would have been, I think, 32. I would have been 6 years old, first grade.
You remember that?
But I can't remember much else until I was a little older. My best girlfriend was Jane Reddy, who lived 2 doors down from us.
Mm-hmm.
And her house was built exactly the same as ours, and I had the same bedroom that she had. And her brother had the same bedroom my brother Dan had.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I went over there, I knew felt quite at home.
Right, yeah.
And I used to go over there every Sunday to read the New York Herald Tribune Funnies because my family took the New York Times and they never had any funnies. And
You still read the comics to this day?
oh, absolutely. I think they're full of folk wisdom,
Yeah.
truisms, you might say. Generally, they give me a little list first thing in the morning. And I used to go over to the Reddys quite a lot because I always felt welcome there. And
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Reddy was a very well-read person, and he was always giving me books much past my age level to read, like Emile Zola and
Right, yeah, that was good.
and Mark Twain, and the Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court, and then he would ask me questions about them, and I loaned Jane my bunch of Elsie Dinsmore books, which my mother had from her childhood. And one time Mr. Reddy said to me, well, don't you think that like go pretty heavy on the Catholics in these books? And he said, Jane is reading them, and she's a Catholic, and we're all Catholics. And had it ever occurred to you that these books were biased against Catholics? And I, no, that never occurred to me. I mean, He awakened my social conscience pretty quickly.
Mhm.
And same with Connecticut Yankee and King Arthur's Court. You know, definite Protestant bias to that book also. But,
And you still read today. How many books a week do you think you read?
oh, not much anymore, one or two maybe.
2 books a week at least?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to be able to
All
read maybe
your
one a
life.
day.
Right. Well, we're gonna come back and do some more, okay? Say goodbye.
Bye.
No, say goodbye with a smile.
Well, you